This is going to be a June 2021 energy reading and pick a tarot card deck reading. And we have deck number one and we have deck number two. So I will talk about the meditation visions and messages that I felt, saw, and heard. And then we will do a tarot reading. And throughout the story, you just decide which deck you like best. And then we'll see what the energy is. So, June is Pride Month. Yay! And I stand with my LBGTQ plus brothers and sisters. I'm, in case you haven't noticed, just a hippie, a humanitarian, a vegetarian, and I believe and fight for human rights, civil rights, religious rights, women's rights, animal rights, um, children's rights. I care for all minority groups. I was always, you know, protesting and volunteering and um, signing petitions and marching and you know I've been out there getting pepper sprayed and detained, never arrested because I didn't do any property damage and stuff, but I'd break curfew and I wouldn't stop protesting and stuff. And we're going way back. It was like the early 90s. And I really got to give it to my parents because you know um they always supported me and my causes. They'd pick me up and I never got in trouble. My dad would say, that girl out there chaining herself to a tree again, and just shake his head. My parents are professionals, military, accounting, CEO, business stuff, business owners, stuff like that. And I'm just dancing around, playing with flowers and crafts, reading energy. But I'm blessed because my family, my friends, my community, my partners always allowed me to be me. I could be that humanitarian, hippie, tarot, astrology, energy reader. No one cared. As long as I was being a good person and I had respect for myself and others, that's all my family ever cared about and raised me to try to be good at, being a good person and respecting yourself and others. That's all they really cared about more than anything else. Um, as a psychic, I see energy and I feel it and I hear it and I can see a person's energy, and I don't really care about your color or your religious beliefs or your income or whatever. I see your energy. I see things differently than those people who can't see energy. So I see that, repression of people, any people, the abuse of children, the abuse of animals, lying, stealing, cruel intentions, these are bad. I mean, really bad. And so, like, imagine seeing that evil energy. It's a fucking trip. It's bad. And that's why people don't want to talk about it, and they don't want to get involved and they don't want to pick sides or fight or anything like that. If it doesn't personally like affect them or their lives, they just don't want to deal with it because it makes them feel bad. Well, me as a psychic, I can see it, I can feel it, and it's intense, and it's not okay. That's not the energy that I'm supposed to accept, want, or even be a part of. My soul says fight for, equality and fight against repression and racism and discrimination and abuse and evil. And so I do. Love is love, man, and we need more of it. So, if you've ever been discriminated against because of your age, your sex, your race, your religion, whatever, you know how terrible it feels, and that's why we shouldn't do it to ourselves or to others. Stop hating, and we gotta, stop putting people in power who represent hate and bigotry too. That needs to stop also. Um, we gotta love and respect each other, and black, white, Mexican, Asian, Native American, Jewish, Mormon, gay, straight, young, old. We're just humans and we're on a journey through life. And love and respect makes it easier. And really, that's all everyone really wants. Everyone just really wants to be loved and respected, have a decent life. And, I planned on doing like a Mercury retrograde reading, and we got the solar eclipse coming, and maybe I need to start some monthly reads. And so I went into meditation today, and I was like, well, let me go into meditation and do a reading. And this is what I saw. So I kept seeing a lot of people, like of every race, sex, age, profession, and they were just people. They were just showing me a bunch of people over and over again. And then all of a sudden, I'm underwater, deep in the sea, and it's just blue and murky, like when you open your eyes underwater, and everywhere it's like really calm and it's weird. And then there's this tidal wave, and Poseidon, the Greek god of the sea, the earth, and fertility, comes through in all his glory on his chariot, pulled by seahorses and dolphins surrounding him, and mermaids, and all these sea creatures. And all of a sudden, I'm seeing and talking to Poseidon. So now Poseidon was the brother of Zeus and was given the sea and the earth, and Zeus controlled the heavens. Now their other brother was Hades, and he controlled the underworld. Now Poseidon controls the sea, the earth, so he is able to cause earthquakes and floods and tidal waves. He can control all the creatures of the sea. Sailors worshipped him and gave him offerings for safe sea travels. Now, Poseidon could actually care less for humans, though, and maybe that's because we destroy the sea and the earth. And Poseidon was known to be ruthless, temper. And he expected to be worshipped and to have celebrations in his honor. And in astrology, Poseidon is represented by Neptune. Now we have a very active sky right now. And next, I'm feeling earthquakes. And I just felt earthquakes coming all through June and July. And I don't live in an earthquake area. So, anyway, 3 hours after my meditation, right, and I was connecting with Poseidon, there was actually an earthquake in San Diego. And so I actually expect more earthquakes in June and July coming up. And I just thought that was really strange, because the day I connect with Poseidon energy, there's an earthquake hours later. Anyway, Poseidon was also, just like his brother Zeus, very sexual, and he took many lovers. And through Greek mythology stories, he had open relationships with both men and women. He was the god of fertility also, remember? So Poseidon actually was a proud member of the LGBTQ plus community. Now, when Pride Month started, there was that viral video of the Pride boat being harassed by a bigot boat. And I'm sure y'all saw it, it was all over, it was going viral, and it was right at the beginning of Pride Month, June. And so the bigots are on this boat, and they're surrounding the people on the Pride boat, and the bigot boat's engine gives out, and their boat sinks. Now, the people on the Pride boat actually saved them, and I'm watching this video and I'm thinking, they're better than me, because I'd have let them drown. Just kidding, not really. I would have probably thrown some life vests or, called for help or whatever, but I ain't let no bigot on my boat, especially not one that was harassing me and my friends. Yet, even after being harassed, the Pride boat and the people on the Pride boat actually saved the people that were harassing them. And I just thought, see, now that happened because God don't like hate. And I don't care what religion preaches, they got that one wrong. God loves all his people, period. And then I realized, you know, Poseidon's all reminding me of the boat that just sank, and he's laughing about it. And I'm like, oh my God, you did that. Because as we were saying, the sailors used to even say, oh my God, you got to be, giving Poseidon, offerings and stuff because you don't want your boat to sink. Well, these fuckers were out there, being bigots, harassing people, the LGBTQ plus community, and Poseidon sank their boat. I thought that was really funny. Anyway, next, I'm still in the sea now, and Poseidon's showing me this stuff, and next he reminds me of the young trans girl, Jazz. And I remember I watched her story once, and I specifically remember in her story this part where her child therapist, who helped her and her family with her transition, explained on the show that Jazz loved mermaids, and that through studies, they have discovered a lot of trans children do have a fixation with mermaids because, the half fish body has no sex genitalia. And I found that very interesting, and it stuck with me. Also, I love the Little Mermaid Ariel. But later I learned that mermaids are actually associated and a symbol of the trans community. Now, what's the point of all this, right? My visions, these crazy stories, the meaning of all of this. Listen, humanity has been around a long time. And we see in stories as old as time, members of the LGBT plus community have been around and have been involved. Well, meditating today, Poseidon, the Greek god of sea, earth, and fertility, a proud LGBTQ plus member, came through strong. And I just knew I had to do this reading and dedicate it to Pride. So, most Pride celebrations actually take place in the month of June to mark the anniversary of the Stonewall riots. And other major court rulings, like the legalization of marriage equality and ruling hospitals could no longer turn away trans patients. These monumental rulings also happened in the month of June. And now that's why we celebrate Pride in the month of June, and we celebrate Pride, equality, and acceptance. But, let's not forget, how far we've come and, how much further we still need to go. And sometimes, the truth comes through people, all people fighting and pushing for that radical change. And it's not just about rainbows and parties. Pride is about change, equality, respecting each other, truth, and love. Pride is not just for commercial profit, or it's not just another trend and, pictures for your social media clout. Pride is love and acceptance, and it really is just as important as BLM and the civil rights movement, or ending anti-Semitic beliefs, or women's suffrage, or child safeties and children's rights, or animal rights. I mean, all of this stuff is just as important as the other. And we need to stand with each other. We need to love each other. And this month, let's stand with our LGBTQ plus brothers and sisters, family, friends, and neighbors. And so that's my little vision. That's my rant. And now we will do a tarot card reading. So go ahead and pick a deck, whichever one you are attracted to the most, and let's read the energy. If you pick deck number 1, you pick the Gilded Tarot deck with the green aventurine. And this is connected to your heart chakra. So this crystal here, the green aventurine, is good for creativity, imagination, independence, prosperity, and it calms anger and irritation. Also, it brings good luck. Green aventurine is a heart chakra healer. So your heart chakra, which is your 4th chakra in your chest, it represents love, self-love, self-care, and relationships. Now, if blocked or imbalanced, this would cause depression, difficulty in relationships, and a lack of self-discipline. So to unblock your heart chakra, do yoga poses to open your heart, aromatherapy, eat greens, wear greens, and just do the things you love and use the green aventurine. Now we will see what the cards say. I'll put that up there with the ribbon. And so we'll do basic, past, present, future, and we will see what the energies are for June 2021, Pride Month. And thanks everyone so much for always watching and listening to my stories. I'm definitely a storyteller, but the messages come in and I can't control when they come in. So let's see what the messages are. We do basic, past, present, future. So here in the past, it looks like there was a new enterprise, new beginning, maybe some anger, a new spark, something started in the past. Here with the Ace of Wands, we have fire energy, which is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Here in the present, there is the Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. This could also be you coming up in that mother figure. Maybe you're dealing with a mother, something like that. Or just being on top of your game, being the Queen of Coins here. In the future, though, I see some anxiety, some sleepless nights, and some worries. Bottom of the deck, we have Strength with the Nine of Wands, which is all about resilience here. Wounded Warrior energy. 2 nines, you could be dealing with some contracts or some legal stuff. Enterprise, new beginning here with the Ace of Wands. Verify that with the Seven of Cups. So you may have had some new beginnings. You may have had some new beginnings in business or enterprise, and you had a lot of choices. Bottom of the deck, Judgment. Could have been something from the past coming back up again. One more for this. Oh, we'll take it. There it is again, that Wounded Warrior energy, that resilience, staying strong. More fire energy. Again, we just left Aries season also, so looks like something with enterprise, something with a new beginning. You had a lot of choices. You were very strong and resilient. You survived the war here. Now, Queen of Pentacles energy. We are in Taurus energy also. Taurus season. We were just in Taurus season. Let's see. Ooh, lots of people gossiping, spying, watching you. So could just be you dealing with your mom. Your mom could be spying and gossiping on you, or you're just coming out in that Queen of Pentacles energy and people are watching you. And there's some sadness here. It's like, even if things are good, it's like it could be good, but it could be better. And here comes the Four of Pentacles, which tells me there's money in the bank. You're saving, you're holding on. Maybe you're holding on to something. Maybe someone's holding on to you. Here at the bottom with the Chariot, we have Cancer energy. We will be going into Cancer season soon after Gemini season. And that's all about forward movement, finding that balance. See what's in the future with the Nine of Swords. Like I said, looks like some anxiety, some sleepless nights in the future. But there's a slow, steady offer coming through. More earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could come your way. The offer's here, though. It's coming slowly. You might have some anxiety about it, though, here in the future. But there you go. There's your Four of Wands. This is your harvest. This is your wish fulfillment. This is your happiness. So make that wish, because this is your happiness coming through. You might be a little bit worried about it in the future. You might be having some sleepless nights and anxiety. It might be taking forever, but it finally comes through. And when it comes through, it definitely hits. Bottom of the deck, I got Queen of Swords, more Gemini energy. We are in Gemini season. We are dealing with Mercury retrograde in Gemini. So a lot of Gemini energy coming through. One more. Oh, look at that. You have the High Priestess, which tells me use your intuition. Secrets will work out and, be revealed, and things will work out for the best. If you believe in religion, pray to the Virgin Mary. She's definitely there and got your back. You got the Three of Swords on the bottom, so you might be dealing with some heartache. You got an offer, though. Again, it's a small offer, but it is coming forward, and it does bring you your happiness. Pisces energy here. You could be dealing with a Pisces in the future. Last one. Or a King of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could find out secrets about that. That person could come forward. You could just come out King of Wands energy to where you know exactly who you are, what you need, what you want. This fire energy is definitely there. This guy manifests what he wants, what he needs. He can create it. He is the sorcerer. He has all of that ability. You're bored with the offers and you are moving forward. With Four of Cups, that tells me, yeah, I'm really not interested in bullshit. And here with the Chariot's back. Forward movement here with the Chariot definitely looks like Cancer season. So if things are a little stale for you now, I would wait because it looks like, yeah, you're definitely going through some heartache and some defeat, but it starts moving forward here through the rest of Gemini season going into Cancer season. So hold on. You might be a little worried. It might be taking a while. Some secrets are going to be revealed, and you come out with what you need, getting your wish, being like a King of Wands. King of Wands can do anything. So I hope that helps. And we'll move on to the next one. If you pick deck number 2, you pick the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck with the orange calcite. This is connected to your sacral chakra. Now, the orange calcite is good to balance emotions, release feelings of fear and anxiety. It also speeds up development, growth, awareness, higher consciousness. Orange calcite is a stone of creativity and it is connected to the sacral chakra. So the sacral chakra is the second chakra and it's located right above the navel. It represents creativity and sexual energies. Now, if your sacral chakra is blocked or imbalanced, it would cause a lack of creativity, sexual dysfunction, and withheld intimacy. And some emotional isolation, maybe. So to unblock the sacral chakra, connect with water. And it's so funny because we were talking about Poseidon through most of this read, right? Drink water, eat citrus, do orange, carrots, mangoes, eat that kind of stuff. Create something, pick up cooking or gardening, use aromatherapy, meditation, and go to the beach or the lake. Connect with that water. And use the orange calcite. And we'll put him there. And so now we will do tarot card read and see what the energies are. And we do basic, past, present, and future. And let's see what the energies are for deck number 2. I find it interesting because the first deck was a lot of earth energy and fire energy, and Poseidon's so angry and he can control the earth and the earthquakes. And then this deck is all about, the water and the emotion and connecting with water. Very interesting. I like that, the way that came through. So let's see what the messages are, and we do basic, past, present, future. Wow, a lot of movement here. Looking good. In the past, it looks like you had 9 pentacles. You were independent. You definitely had what you need. My Miss Independent card, or Mr. Independent, right? And you got it all on your own. And that's the past. Here in the present, you're traveling, you're moving forward, you're going places, whether that's literally or just because you're moving up the corporate ladder or whatever, getting those raises. Your business is booming, it's moving forward here with the 6 of Swords. Great, right? In the future, we have Leo energy with the Strength card. So this is all about being strong, having that strength, that skill, that resistance. This lady is opening a lion's mouth with her hands. So strength coming in, Leo. Bottom of the deck, I have the 10 of Pentacles. You go from the 9 to the 10. You hit the jackpot. You get what you need. You get that love. If it's a commitment, if it's a relationship, you get that money. If it's money, you got all the money you need and more. Looking good. Let's verify. Could be around Leo season, right? Past, Ooh, wow. Not only were you independent, but you had a lot of good luck. You had the Wheel of Fortune in your favor, turning in your favor. Here at the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Pentacles, which is all about that skill, having that skill, collaborating with maybe three people. Interesting. Could also be you're independent because the wheel of fate and fortune changed and you found out about a third party. Could be that too. Either way, here in the present, you're moving forward. You are traveling. You are climbing that corporate ladder. You are doing what you need to do. And you have patience, good luck, balance, fairness here with temperance. Sagittarius energy could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Also, temperance represents, as I always say, all four elements: the fire, the air, the earth, and the water. So you are using everything. You are being patient. You have good luck on your side, using all the elements, traveling forward here in the present, looking good. Wow, one more. And there is major transformation and change coming in. So you're going through a major transformation and change. Things will not be the same anymore. This is all faded, but bottom of the deck, I got the star. That tells me more wish fulfillment here, good luck here, traveling forward, having your independence, major transformation, that whole death transformation, rebirth coming through. Amazing. In the future, you have the Strength card. Let's see what's going on here with the Strength card. And a King of Swords. Interesting, more Gemini energy. Could be dealing with the lawyer, a boss, a business partner, somebody like that comes through with authority, very logical, wants nothing but the truth, more transformation with the butterflies. Gemini season, we are in Gemini season, so could be from Gemini season to Leo season. Again, with the star card, that tells me wishes fulfilled, make a wish, the universe granting you what you need. Might not always be physical, could be spiritual. Either way, looking good. Wow, and moving forward, I don't see you dealing with anything that's not going to be good for you either. This guy will cut bad shit out and here with strength, like you're going to have the strength to do it. Amazing. And there's some heartache here. Yeah, there's some three people involved. So it's not like it's going to be easy. That's why you have the strength, right? Because whatever decision it's going to be might be a little bit heartbreaking. That's okay. Leads back to your 10 Pentacles anyway. So I wouldn't worry too much about it because, you might find out some things. You might have to cut it out. You might even have to have the strength to do that. But once you do, boom, there's your 10 Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, I have the Ace of Pentacles, which tells me windfall. Wow, if you're a gambler, take a bet. If you are just gonna be lucky, maybe even alone, you might have to stand alone here, but you definitely get what you need. You will need the strength to get over this heartache, but you're not gonna put over with any bullshit at all. Yeah, juggling, might be juggling your time, your finances. You were just going through all the pentacles. I got earth energy really strong, so you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. I got Gemini energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Leo energy coming through, Sagittarius energy coming through. So I hope that helps. Good luck. I wouldn't worry about it too much. You're going to have the strength to cut out this heartache, and you will get that 10 Pentacles. Good luck. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, like I said, happy June, Pride Month. I'll keep doing readings when I can, and I hope you guys like them. Thanks for watching. Thanks supporting everybody and everything that, I talk about and do on this channel. I really appreciate it, guys. Have a great Pride Month, and I hope the messages help. Thanks. Bye.